So, hello and thank you for coming here for this live Ustream show. Thank you Karen and Riikka and Jasmine to having me here today, guesting. We are doing some scrapbooking and I'm a little bit excited, or even more. I'm actually very excited, so let's get started. I will change the camera now. Da-da-da! Here's my beautiful page. I need to say about this photograph. It's last spring while we had mixed media party in Poland, and it was such a nice weekend full of crafting and mixed media and everything, and I really hope we are having same kind of event next year in Poland too, and here we are together with the project we did during my class. But today we are not doing any mixed media canvases, we are doing scrapbooking. And let's start. Usually, I'm starting with putting some clear gesso on the page, but I'm not in that mood today, so we are going straight to the stamping part. I'm using Create a Smile stamps. I was thinking about Kaiser Crafts, but we are really using Create a Smile stamps. This is a botanical flower set. I don't remember right the name, but it's in Facebook event page. They're in the products. So this is a little German company, and I really love their stamps. I took the biggest one from the stamp set because I wanted to have something like this, but not exactly the same. You don't see me, really? Okay, let's wait a minute. If you can hear me, then please update your window. I will wait a minute to get you on board again. So that's strange, but sometimes it happens. I remember last week we actually had this same kind of problem while Riikka had her show. Then I just... Hi Janice! Can you see me, Janice? Can Karen see me? I refresh. Still nothing. Okay. You might have to put full... Like if you have Google Chrome, put the whole thing off and then start again. That might help. Marta, can you hear me or see me? But it was okay. Okay, Karen has to refresh again. So I'm waiting just a minute. I want to make sure that everyone sees. Karen is using Safari, and if you are using like Mozilla Firefox or something, just put the shut it down and restart it. Maybe it will help. Because my screen is totally okay and I see the chat and I see everything, but I hope you will see too. No, really? Okay. David just cut me on screen. Marta, I hope you will have me on screen too. Oh. Should I put the broadcast off and start again? Hi Susan, nice to have you here. So happy to have you all here. Okay, Control F5 works. So let's continue. Sorry about that, but please just say if you have some kind of problems and we will solve them out. So I have archival ink in black and I just added it to my stamp and regular stamping. You know that I'm doing 3 big flowers and I don't even mind that the edges are not completely black, because some parts of the flowers will be left behind the photo. So this is kind of how to say it. I'm not doing all the faces for my scrapbook layout just because of the result. Some parts just because I want to do this. I will show you. Let's put this away. I want to tell you what I'm actually meaning. Hi Luciana Varnovsky. Hi Kat Martin. Okay, you got it work. Hey. What I was saying about that I don't mind if they will be left behind, because I just want to do the work. I want to do the coloring, the stamping, all very detailed, and I can put some time and effort to it, and I don't mind if that little detail here doesn't show. I just want to do the work. So, next phase is with mists. We are using 30 knots mists. I'm using the pearl mists. This is pearl pink, pearl green, pearl yellow. Hello, Ansku. I love to use the pearl series mist because they had some sheen inside. So I love all shiny things and glittery things, and oopsie, it went wrong immediately. Okay, I'm taking some baby wipe. Sorry about that noise, it's my drawer. Well, I just wanted to have some yellow spot there. Just a minute. Yep. What I'm starting to do is to color my flowers, and as I'm using 3 mists, I'm also using 3 brushes because I don't want to mix the colors. This mist is almost completely empty. I should get another one, but I don't mind. That's my yellow. And then for the next one, just few drops, because this mist has so much color inside and I want to do kind of light layout, so few drops will be enough. I'm using these mists just as watercolor because well, I could use only watercolors or the rainbow colors from 30 knots, but I want to use the mists just because I want to use them. And I'm starting with the darkest one. It might be the green one, and I want to add the green one here. This is basic coloring. You all have done this. I'm not being too strict or too detailed about this one, but I could be if I would like to, but not today. I'm not in that mood. The Create a Smile company, which has this stamp set, they have a wonderful design team, of course, because I was in it. Not anymore, but maybe later. They have this amazing style in their design team, and the owner, Christine, yeah. Well, not with it. It's without the Christine. The owner has such amazing style. She draws these stamps by her hand, and she has amazing eye for the coloring part. So this is kind of embarrassing to do this with her stamps, but hey, I have my style. So next we are doing the same. Oh, this was the yellow one. We are doing the same thing with another color. First for the big areas and then to the detailed part. You can do it in the other way, but I like to do it this way. And you can use water brush if you have one. I have one too, but it's stuck because someone didn't clean it. I don't know who. There must be some kind of ghost in here. So I'm just adding some. This is the boring part of the show, so you can just all relax and have some coffee or ice cream and something. I will add all the colors to each flower, but in different order. This would be nice technique for cards, for example, or just if you want to leave it visible, the whole flower. And then we are having I'm adding some water for this pink one, because the pink is so strong, and I really don't want to have that strong now. Let's add some there, and then so the same result really comes with watercolors, but then you don't have the pearl effect. You might not see it now, but when you get to see the close-ups, I will photograph this layout tomorrow when I have good lighting, or good light, not lightning. Anyway, then you will see the pearl effect, that this really shines a bit, this mist. I really can't talk today, so try to hang on there, and I'm not even following the chat, so I don't get to see all your comments about how lousy talker I am today. No, that was a joke. Yeah, and then we have green there, so this must be red, right? Can I do some mathematics? I can. My friend asked me today in English, what do you do for a living? I was like, I'm a PIM coordinator. What? You're what? A PIM coordinator? You mean what? Yeah, I'm working as a in engineering office, and that's something about building information modeling, which doesn't say anything to anyone, but it was kind of funny because she gets some kind of weird thoughts about that bim thing. Anyway, let's go back to scrapbooking. Okay, so you are doing some kind of email changing in the chat. Okay, I don't read that anymore. So what I'm doing next is my circles. You always need to have some circles in my layouts. And then these are still wet, but I don't mind because they are not completely wet. I will find out where is my stencil, my lovely stencil from 30 Nuts. And then, sorry, I have to take my spun sugar. This is smooth shimmering dimensional paste from Shimmers. I'm using this because this was from one of the previous Hip Kit Club color kits, and I want to use this because I really like the paste. It has also some sheen inside, and it's nice to have something in each month's kits what you can use many times, just like the stencils or mists or pastes or something like that, and not just paper like in regular scrapbooking kit, because you can have some kind of mixed media warehouse after being few years in their subscriber. Yeah. So, lol lightning. Yeah, I know. I'm like that today. So, I just used some time to color the stamped things, but right now I'm doing some pasting on top of them. Yep, that's me. So, I'm not covering the whole area, and as you see, it's with stencil, so it will not be completely covered, but I love the triangles and the shimmer space, so I'm adding some. It's actually nice because if you color wrong the flower, I don't know if you can do that, but if you would do that, you can always add something on top. But that goes with any mixed media, not just with this simple layout. It goes with everything. Even if you are altering something, you can always cover it up. You can always do something about it if it goes wrong. If you add some dark blue mist to somewhere you didn't want to put it, you can always cover it up. Just wait until it's dry and then cover it up. Okay, now I will leave this drying because I don't want to use heat gun today. I hate heat guns today. They are noisy today. Okay, they are noisy each day. Anyway, the layout is drying. Let me wash my hands with little baby towels. Okay. Someone is needing it desperately. I hope it means something else than what I'm thinking. No, I can't see that chat right now, but I would really love to. Okay, let's go to the picture. This is my lovely horse. She was sleeping on the field because she is quite sweetheart. And the papers I'm going to use today, this is from Hipkit Club. I have used some already, but I want to use the pink side today too. This is exclusive from Hipkit Club, and I'm using also another from the same collection, exclusive. This is also from, this is a scrap, I know, but it's so nice, the paper. I should order more. This is also from Hipkit Club. This was from Illustrate Fate. Did I say it right? Maybe. And the cherry on top. Lovely Olga. Hi Olga. Designed this out of the blue collection for 30 knots. And this is the main paper I'm going to use because I love it. It's green. It has some patterns here and there. And it's just so wonderful. Oh, there's another scrap too. This is from Color Conspiracy. It's, I don't know how to say it, but it's from France. I don't know if I say the country even right, but I don't mind. So let's start with the photographs. I'm doing a little frames for both of them. Why? Because I want to. And the actual answer for question why is because I want them to pop up. I will put them kind of on on top of each other. So I really want to have this green from the pictures. I don't know if it's if you can see it well from the screen now, but tomorrow when I will photograph the layout, you will see just how green this picture is. It was early summer this summer, and the green the field is actually really green. So it was such a pleasure to have this kind of picture, and Lotte the horse didn't even see me before I was next to her. She had her baby beauty sleep. Okay, hello Riikka. You are so late and I will spank you so much in just a couple days when I'm going to see you, because you were a dirty little girl, came late to my show, and I'm going to spank you. It was a joke, I know. I have such a weird sense of humor, but shit happens. Okay, I'm having some scraps here, and I need some more scraps. Let's see. I want so much this paper. This is the best paper ever. Olga should design more papers just like this. Then again, it wouldn't be the same. So I'm not taking like very strict measures, but something. And I'm using all the scraps I have because I love the color combo so much. Olga, you miss me, but hey, don't worry, I miss you too. And we will see each other very soon, because Ida and Olga are coming to Finland. Next September we are having creative journey in next September here in Finland. So everyone is welcome there. We have some spots left, and we are definitely doing the event. And Olga and Ida are both teaching 2 classes in 2 days, and I'm really excited about it. So now I have some scraps, and now I need to start building the layers. I need some kind of double-sided tape, some kind of 3D foam. This is from Kaisercraft, and this is from local store Piltema, and I will start building. Hey Aida! Hi, I was just talking about you, that you are coming to Finland in September, and actually in September 30 knots is all away in Europe, because of course in Poland and in Germany, because Olga lives in Germany, but we have this event in Finland with 30 knots, and then we are having me in Norway in September, which is really nice. I'm going to teach 3 classes there. It's the first weekend of September, and then we are also having Anna Rokalska from 30 knots team teaching in Spain. I think that was the 17th and the 18th September. So that was a little advertising part, but don't mind, because everyone loves 30 knots, and by everyone I mean me. So yeah, Anna is going to Spain. I have my photos here, and now we are going to get the background closer. Where are you, my background? Come here, I need you. Yeah. this is going to be in the same spread in my scrapbook album than the first page I made. And in the first page the setting was just about here in the upper left corner about. So as this is going to be spread in the album, I want this to be a kind of mirror effect for it. But as these pictures aren't even with each other, you know, the same shape, I want to put them just about. Would it be good like this? Or this? No. This. Yeah. So, where is my tape? Tape. Okay. Okay. I see something great news. Okay, Ida is selling her products during our show, which is perfect thing to know. You can buy 30 nuts product from the show. No, it was just kidding. It's good to have this kind of event that you can talk straight to this store owner, like in this situation you can talk to Ida. Anyway, now I have my photos here and I will do some kind of paper layering thing behind it. Let's see. I have so many little scraps and I want to have some kind of bigger ones. Yeah, like this. Just building it up with this gorgeous pink papers. Okay. Okay, Ida is packing the order already. See, we have such a good customer service. You can have that nowhere else. No one else is packing your order like 2 minutes after you have said something about it. So I'm using a stapler again, as I'm always using, and before adding more layers I'm using this, I don't know if it's a doily or lace. Anyway, this is from 30 knots. It's quite thick, so I like to add it between the layers instead of on top of anything, because it's so thick, but also it's nice because it gives you some dimension without using any 3D foam or anything like that. You can have it there just peeking out like that. Now this is going to be here. Someone is laughing. Ah, it's nice to have people laughing. Yeah. Rika, are you already getting ready for the spanking thing on Thursday? Yeah, I'm sure she is. So, I was like putting this to the left side even though the camera is here. That's what happens when you have enough drugs in your blood. And by drugs I mean medicines, not something else. Okay, so this is going to be like this, and you can see now the flowers are going to be covered almost completely, so you might think, oh okay, that all that coloring and stuff was like for nothing. But no, it wasn't for nothing, it was fun, and you can see parts of that, and that's important. The little parts are important, the details are important. So I'm doing some kind of little layering to the upper right corner of this paper collage, and I want to add some little bit of the lace. In some point when you have done a lot of scrapbooking or any art you are doing, you might see that your style is changing. I don't know, is change a good word, or in folding, is that the right word? Anyway, changing to better direction, or at least to the direction you want it to be. If I looked, I actually saw few layouts I did last summer during the artist live show, and they were quite much messier, and I used a lot more of different medias on the page. If I compare it to this page, but I don't mind it, because today this feels good and tomorrow something else might feel good, like lots of medias and lots of colors and lots of everything. But now only lots of I'm having on this layout is the paper layers, because I want that I want to use a lot of paper. I just have that kind of feeling. You can't explain it more. So I added some double-sided tape here and some thread for the background, as I'm always doing. And then I'm setting this. Is it? What? Oh my god. Between drugs and a I was kidding. No, I don't know if I said it earlier, but I fell down from the stairs today during in my office building. I fell down the stairs and my knee, which was already hurt, already injured, is that the right word? So I fell down and broke my knee. So I have the sticks for walking now, and I'm now just standing in one leg. I should actually take a selfie with this one, because it's kind of hilarious. I'm waiting for the surgery, but I'm doing the show anyway. So yes, I'm on drugs, but the medicine drugs, and it's really funny to do this kind of show like in this time, but you know, that's me. I want to do the show even though I hurt my knee and I can't walk, and yeah, shit happens, I think. But back to the layout. This is good therapy. This is really good therapy for the soul and for the body. You can actually forget your almost broken knee. I don't know which word is right for the part was broken. It's not the bone, but between the bones. Okay, I'm not talking anymore about that. No, not there. There. No, not there. There. No, not there. This is why you should use gel medium. And talking about gel medium, look! Look what size of jar we have gel medium and gesso from 30 knots. Look at the size! It's heavier than... I'm going to be really dirty-minded now, but it's heavier than my boobs. So, yeah, no more drugs for me. But back to the layout now. So we have the paper layers, and we have the background done, and we have the photographs there. And now I lost my title. Where is my title? If I don't have my title, I'm lost. I'm here still. Okay. So I found it. This is one of the exclusive stuff from HipKit Lab. This is 1 in a million, which goes really well with the horse, because Usually horses rise up before human gets close because they should do like that, but that's my horse and we are similar, we are complicated, we have issues, we are funny. Someone asked if texture paste can come in this size also. I hope so. I really hope so, because size doesn't matter. Bullshit, Ida. Size does matter, and this big jar makes me so happy because it's so big. So, but if you thought about the boobs, well, let's not go that. Okay, these are from HipKit Lab. These are exclusive, and I just wanted to show you how fun these are. And this title was from one of these. Then I had some leftovers from the June kit, and I thought why not to use this for this layout, because I kind of love the fonts we have here: important, urgent, priority, note to self. Even though they are not matching to the theme, but I like the font. You can always go with the font, just with the font. And I like the small size of these texts because they give such a nice detail for the layout. And here and there. Again, I'm doing something on top of the flowers. Yeah, that happens, but it's nice. So one there, almost between the layers. And of course we need to, I'm not adding the title yet, but I'm adding lots of these little things that makes the difference. These are enamel dots from Create a Smile. Okay, I'm all again going with the chat. So these are sparklets from Kaisercraft, and these are rhinestones from Kaisercraft. And we have also liquid pearls from Ranger, and on cherry on top of the cake we have new glitter from the Nuts. These are black stars. I hope I don't spread them all over to my layout, but these are like super tiny. You can actually see, super tiny. You can use glue or gel medium or something to adhere them, or then just mix it with like gel medium and add it then. But I will add them later. Some kind of knitting stick would be good with these, but I will start with other ones. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. So I'm adding few big ones here and few smaller there. I'm so looking forward to read all the chat after the show, if I don't go to sleep. But then I will do some kind of screenshots from the chat and I will read it tomorrow. Anyway, I will read it, so if you want to write something bad, do it now, because I will read it. Oops. So I will add the rhinestones, some biggers and some smallers. I'm usually doing it the way that the biggers are like more close to the photograph and the smaller ones are closer to the edge of the page, because that kind of gets your attention to the right place. And of course, with this kind of arrows or chevrons, you can ask the viewer's attention to the some place. Like if I put them here, these arrows, you will straight see this horse. Or if I put them here, you will watch what's in that corner. Oh, nothing. And then you will pay attention to the photograph. Anyway, I think we need some yellow up here. Some kind of tweezers would be good in this point, but I have no focus for that kind of thing now, and I can move them around a little later. And as we have something yellow there, that's enough. Or is it? No, we need something more. And I'm using the liquid pearls just here and there to make sure we have enough details. And all the girls loves pearls, even the horse. Yep. I'm so looking forward to September because I want Ida and Olga to see my horses, because the horses are as funny as me, although I'm not that funny. Oh, almost forgot. We have the title and it's not glued. Let's do something with it. Should we have something like that? Yeah, that looks good. So I'm thinking of where is my double-sided tape again. Here it is. So I'm adding, okay, this was too thick. I'm cutting the right sides of this and adding some. I'm going to be ready soon. Do I have to rush? What are you starting to be scared? Are you scared about the horses, Olga? I hope not, because they are really kind and they will love you. Because everyone loves you. Everyone loves each other. Although that doesn't feel like that when you see the news. So I'm adding one more layer of the 3D foam here. And now I'm ready to glue down the title. Maybe I will put it there. 1 in a million. And it needs, okay, I'm putting some higher, is it the right word, higher 3D foam, because this is like 3 millimeters thicker, not higher. Anyway, I want this title to really pop up from the page, and that's why I'm using these and glue. Glue because I want to make sure everyone sees it. I have this glue thing on my mouth, that's why my speaking went weird. So let's see. 1 in a million goes here. She really is 1 in a million. So what else do we need? Let's see the other one. Do you see what's missing? Because I do, but I'm not telling you what. If you know what that is. Ta-da! I think that's ready. So what we learned today is that you can make a lot of things without any meaning. I hope you learned something else too. I'm going to finish this layout with some mist drops and some ink drops, because you can't can't have a page without drops. So I'm using again these 30 knots mists. This is the pearl green, and I will not use the pink one because I have so many pink papers and I don't want this to be too pink. It's all about balance, right? This is splash ink from 30 knots, and I'm just thinking where is my brush so I can add some. I'm using the knot brush head to get some and then flicking it. Just few black spots because you can always have some contrast in your page. Like that. Voila! So, thank you, Ida. Yeah, I love the color combination too. It's kind of nice because it's so cheerful and looks kind of summer. I should get different colored animals because I don't like brown, and my other horse is brown and my little dog is brown, so I need to have some more black animals or white, but it's not possible. Oh, I forgot these. I will add these. The easiest way to add this small confetti is to wet your pencil or knitting needle or something, and then just take few and add it to some wet spot like this to the paste I added before, because no one will notice that it's on top of the paste, but it's there, and the paste is still just that wet that it will kind of glue this star confetti. Oh, these are so wonderful. Thank you, Ida, for sending these. I could actually eat them. That wouldn't be healthy. But then I would be a real 30 knots girl because I eat 30 knots. Okay, now it's time to go to sleep and stop crafting and stop everything and take some more painkillers for the leg and make a horse of different color. Okay, I really meant that. No, I'm not coloring the horse, even though that would be a great idea, but they are not my horse, so so okay. Now please just calm down. Terhi, calm down. Repaint. Yeah, that's the word. So let's turn the camera. Hi, I'm still here and still here. So thank you all for coming, and thank you for watching, and thank you for hanging on here even though my sense of humor isn't the best today. But again, thank you for Riikka and Keren and Jasmine for having me guesting here. Next week, if I remember right, we have Jasmine doing the show, and I will definitely come to the chat because I love it here and I wouldn't want to miss it for any price. And thank you for wishing me good luck for the surgery. I will need that. But thank you for the show and have a good night.